In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of Subsistence on Season 5. Now, sorry I didn't have an episode for Monday, but, life happens, and, yeah. Sorry? I am going to try to have an episode for the rest of the week. I'm recording this Monday night. Hopefully I have that taken care of. We shall see. Not hungry enough to eat this. Let me eat a rabbit. Eat another rabbit. All right. So I'm still trying to get to the point where I can eat this. I mean, if I stand outside for a few minutes, I'm sure my body will be like, okay, you can eat this now. Ah, there we go. I can't put it in there unless... let me grab this. Oh, I don't even have the mash right now. Let's stick that there. I need to make 3 of those so I can run that test that I want to run. And my mass is that? Yeah. Okay. Well, you can see in my inventory, I made another planter to rule the world. But this will give me a total of 8. And that was my goal. At a bare minimum, I wanted to get to 8 planters up here. So maybe I'll actually stop making planters. You guys hope I stop making planters. 20, 40, 40. Okay. Sometimes it takes a second. And because I needed them, potatoes right away, some fertilizer, and 2 things of clean water to top them off. Of course, we have another snow-filled day in February. Is anything ready to be picked? One tomato plant over here. I'll come back to it later. There's no need trying to deal with that. I'll wait till most of the stuff is grown. I do want to get away from having split builds, meaning having some stuff in there that's finished, growing, but there's like 50% of it that isn't. Yeah, that kind of drives me crazy. Drives me batty. I think I'll put that there. And I've got some glue made. I'm trying to get some crafting stuff done. That's going to wait. And now, of course, I'm doing a ton of cordage. And we'll just do that while I go. It would be nice if Cole Games would implement the idea that I gave him a while ago of allowing you to craft using your workbench. So I've got an entire stack of fiber I want to turn into cordage. I'd rather not be running around the world with all those materials in my crafting queue so that if I die, I lose it all. I would rather be able to take the crafting action, go to my workbench, and initiate the crafting at the workbench, and then all the materials go into the workbench, and the crafting is, everything's melted. Nice. And then all the actual crafting is done in the workbench and not in your inventory. This way, if you die while you're out and about, you don't lose everything. You don't have that noise going off in your ear, continuous going ding, crafting done noise always going off in your ear over and over again. It gets kind of annoying, and I do apologize for that today. But, sometimes it can't be helped. I'm not seeing white wool. Sometimes the bears come out before the snow goes away. Oh, nope, there's a white wolf. So, yeah, we don't have any bears yet. Can I grab this? Let's see. Yes, and it was actually full, so that's nice. Hate to have to walk past that one. Go across this way. Oh, more scrap. Nice. I do want to take a look at the fortress. I want to see if they've started their 2nd floor yet. Now, more than likely, it won't be this summer. It would be next summer before I would actually be looking to attack the fortress, because I want them to be fully built up, it'd be a waste of resources to go in there, not having the ability to get all the loot containers when they were full. It'd be, it would definitely be foolish in my opinion. So unfortunately, and that just spawned in right in front of me, that means we have to wait for it. Which is okay. It's going to take a while to get all the resources necessary to get in there. That'll require a breaching charge to get in, several picks or Molotov cocktails or hand grenades to get through all the doors. Probably a mix of all three would probably be the best way to go. Because once you get in there, you want to hit all the loot containers. Must get all the loots. You don't want to leave anything behind. Because that's, value added. A deer. Yeah, I think a deer is a good bet to go after today. Except he saw me. Stupid deer. Okay. Just checking to make sure there wasn't anything around here. I wanted to be quiet for a second so I could listen for any growls. Scared the deer again. That is one. Okay. Oh, I kind of let him walk right into that. That was nice. Oh, the blood splatter. She went splat. Give me your bits. I used up a lot of antlers, so I actually needed some hands. And fill with snow. Perfect. Oh, I see something over here. Oh, it's a wolf. I thought it was the back end of a bag. Trying to decide the way. I think I'll go around this way. I don't want to get too close to the fortress. Remember, I don't want to piss those guys off. If I get an attack at my base and they don't have helmets, I no longer kill them because I know where the fortress is. I don't want them to gear up. Preferably, I want them to be helmetless. They have no helmet when I come to attack, because that'll be the best scenario, because then just a normal arrow right in the cranium will take them down quick and easy. So that'll be the first probably 2 or 3 raids on the fortress will probably be pretty simple if they have no helmet. And then they'll start gearing up, and usually the first thing that they get is helmets. I've seen guys that didn't have any body armor and shirt, and all they had was, they were naked up top, they had the normal pants, and then they had a helmet on, because the helmet was the first thing that they got. So, yeah. Want to minimize their use of helmets at all possible. Now, once I have actually, probably right now, if I had the premium arrows and my premium bow at the level that it's at, probably to be on the safe side, I'd say a level 2 premium bow and a premium arrow, and I could probably take down the hunters with a shot right to the center mass. Helmet won't be as big an issue anymore. Still, pretty shot when you can do it, but might not be an issue. Yeah, so those I've got the first 4 completely done, the basis of it. They still need to get all the components put in. There's glass walls. They have to put in the staircase and everything. So there may be not even 1/3 of the way done, in my opinion. I'd say maybe 15% of the way done with the fortress, if you're considering the entire fortress all the way to the top and all the components on the inside. So they're a good season or 2 away, as in maybe another 40 in-game days, and roughly 40 in-game days before I would be wanting to attack them. Okay, single apple. I mean, if I had to get a single of any item, a good apple is a nice thing. No, the game doesn't have bad apples. I just, I always look apples as a good thing. And prizes. decent. I'm actually getting hungry, and everything is balanced out right now, which is exactly what I wanted. If I'm careful, I should be able to, one, survive without losing all my stamina while I'm out running around. But I should be able to eat that roast dinner tomorrow. And I do need to consider getting my coop down so I can start making chicken dinners. But for that, I need to raise chickens to level 10. So I need to get the coop down, upgrade it to at least free range. The poop catcher is a nice upgrade that I suggest everybody do, but you need to get to free range chickens if you want them to level up past 3 to level 10. Okay, not bad. Ooh, blueberry. Thank you very much. And no action from the hunters today. Okay. That's good. Now, I am planning on tracking hunters tomorrow. Are those potatoes done over here as well? The cotton's almost done. I'll wait till the cotton and with the potatoes, and then those onions haven't started growing yet. And then I'll spice up their life with some fertilizer and stuff. With 8 planters, I'm not going to be able to keep the fertilizer in there. But it's not one of those things that I consider to be a requirement. I normally don't use a lot of fertilizer. Water, sometimes, depending on the crop or what my situation is. But fertilizer, very rarely. Go ahead and swap it out. This off. 8 potatoes, 45. I'm doing good on carrots. I need to definitely replant potatoes and onions as they come out of the planter. I think if I can get 2 or 3 of each going in the next few days, then I'll be okay. Unfortunately, the potatoes have an actual use besides food. And it's the only vegetable that does. Let me think. Yeah, either food for me or food for something else. The potato is the only one that has a crafting recipe that isn't a food item. Other than a liver for making an antidote. Yeah, liver for an antidote and potatoes to make alcohol so you can make Molotov cocktails. And I have found that I actually like the Molotov cocktails for dealing with the hunter doors. It's so far been a really good way of doing it. I mean, it does the same amount of damage as a grenade. It just takes longer to do it. I gotta think. I guess if you had a ton of potatoes, the cost is, I would say that the Molotov cocktail, the cost is cheaper, but it takes longer to make, if that makes sense. Because if you have the gunpowder and the other resources, the breaching charge is actually not that expensive. If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I made one. Let's run back to the house. We'll look at it real quick. Or, just making grenades is, but you have to make 2 grenades, and it doesn't get you all the way. The breaching charge gets you in 100%. But that, I'll have to look at it. I think the breaching charge is blue, electronics, iron ingots. I think the iron ingots is the expensive part. But if you have the processed ore already, the fragments of copper and the iron, that's not that big of a cost, to be honest. And it guarantees you get through the door. I mean, I don't advocate for doing that. I'm just saying, some people don't want to waste time trying to get in. So look at this real quick. The grenade, 55, 250. The breaching charge. Ah, okay. It's circuit boards now and gears. So yeah, it's pretty pricey. Molotov. I almost think 2 picks. It's the slowest way, but it is probably the most efficient. Now, if you want to talk efficiency, make the grenades or get them from the hunters. If you're already making the premium arrows, put a grenade on the top of a premium arrow with a fully upgraded recurve bow, and that gets you almost completely through the door in one shot. That is a value add right there. Oops. And, you know, in my humble opinion. Okay, can I eat this now? Yes, I can. Cool. I was mainly looking for the buff. And of course, now I've got the buff. Buff and points. 94 and 91. Not bad. And of course, it starts snowing again. Come on, Mother Nature. You don't want to snow for the remainder of all time. But now that it's snowing, or now that the lakes are unfrozen, as long as I don't freeze again tonight, I probably need to spend a couple evenings trying to get some salmon and or bass. Just so that I can restock my fish oil. That's the one thing I really need. The food is nice. You know, those resources are good, but it's the fish oil that's king at this point. For making first aid kits and antidote. Mainly in my case, I think first aid kits are what I need the most. Another deer, huh? I know you're gonna duck your head. Okay, cool. And I would like some interaction with hunters. I think it would be kind of cool that if you use your gun someplace, and if I'm not saying like across the entire map, but if you used your gun and there happens to be a hunter in the vicinity close enough that, you know, realistically they could hear the gunshot, that they should come over. And I would say rogue hunters more than base hunters. I don't know why, but it's just a feeling it's like the base hunters have their bases and, you know, they have but rogue hunters are kind of, you know, they're roaming around. So they'd be more inquisitive about that, kind of like when they come running because you've used a BCU cracker. If you were close enough to a rogue hunter camp that you're within X number of units, whatever Cold Games uses, and they could hear your gunshot, they should come and investigate it. I think it would be kind of a cool interaction with hunters that we don't have right now. Oh, you know what? Pearl. Can I grab a couple of pearls today? That would would top off the day, in my opinion. Oh, I see. Oh, yes, 2 already. Come to daddy. Do not despawn, whatever you do. I need those pearls. I need 12 of them if I want to upgrade my primary weapons, which would be the rifle, the shotgun, and the recurve bow. And if I have to be honest, I think I want to say rifle first because I've been using it more than I've been using my bow, which for me is very unusual. And then I'd probably have to go with the shotgun because, you know, level 2 shotgun is really desirable when you have a creature getting really close to you, predator. It's really nice to have that level 2 shotgun to blow its head off. And then of course a recurve bow because it's my favorite weapon in the game. Sandstone. I will need some more sandstone, but not this very second. I'd rather concentrate on pearls. And pearls I can get without drowning myself would be nice as well. It doesn't look like I'm going to see any... Oh, right there. Right below me. I wonder if somebody else is on and go, it's right below. Look. Fortunately, I saw it. Okay. So 3 pearls. I mean, it's not like this amazing get, but considering I was completely out of pearls, that's nice. That's at least 1 more circuit board. Or 3/4 of the way to what I need if I want to upgrade a weapon. And honestly, if I had to choose between a wind turbine and an upgraded weapon, I really think I want the upgraded weapon first. Which for me is kind of unusual. I'm always about balancing the power and getting as much power as possible for my base. But with the hunters the way that they are, what's my ammo? Yeah, and I have 11 rounds. I want those rifle rounds to really count. And I'm hoping that the next upgrade of a rifle might kill a hunter with a headshot outright. Because right now I've got to shoot him in the head and then shoot him in the body if I'm using just the rifle. Maybe I should try shooting him in the head with the rifle and then shooting him in the body with just an arrow from my recurve bow. If that's enough, then that's cool. Because I'm still only wasting 1 rifle round. Or I should say, using 1 rifle. It's not a waste as long as it's being used for something, right? Grab some medical plants while I'm here. And, yeah, I probably won't be getting wood because there's a white wolf right there who's going to get aggravated with me near him. We'll be on the safe side. Go down for the kelp. I was kind of hoping if I went one way and came back that I would find another clam, but ooh, maybe I did. Ooh, yes I did. 1 for sure. And the pick is the best. I think if I remember correctly, the axe takes 4 hits to get the clams open, and the pick just takes 2. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna find any more in this spawn area. I don't see anything over there, so we'll go ahead over this way. If nothing else pops in, we'll probably start heading home. Ish. Avoid the white wolf. Okay, just a chicken. Yeah, I'm not looking to grab you right now, chicken. I do not know where you're at, so I'm just going to keep running in one direction. Fortunately, I was able to eat and have a good amount of proteins and vegetables, so my stamina is doing very, very well. And I just had almost an entire day so far with no hunter attacks. That is definitely a nice thing. A little respite. I was hoping I wouldn't get a revenge, or not a revenge attack, but a periodic attack in between. All right, so now I'm definitely on my way to the 12 that I need. Just need 8 more. Oh, fun. We'll drop these off. That's a decent haul for the day. I mean, that's not an amazing amount of resources, but that's a decent haul. And it really does feel like winter's finally giving up the ghost. Which means I need to put my other gear on. At night, I'll need my cold weather, my sweater and my jacket, I'm pretty sure. But after that, I should be able to switch over. I'm going to scan this area one more time. I was kind of hoping to see a moose. I mean, I did see 2 deer, but I wanted to have the option for a moose today. I knew I would probably be able to eat that rack of ribs, and I wanted another moose carcass to replace it. Anything out in the distance? I'm seeing the white wolves. They show up so nicely. Oh, hello, hunter. There's a hunter right there. We are going to stalk him for a moment. He's got a helmet on, but my guess is he's a rogue hunter coming back from a fishing trip. And he might have a salmon on him, or even a bass that I can take advantage of. I was only talking about attacking you. But okay. Aw, just a small fish. Definitely not worth the 2 rifle rounds I wasted. I honestly was going to try to take him out using my bow, but I put the rifle in because I was going to go for a headshot real quick. I wanted to see if I could do the headshot, then the bow. And yeah, he knew I was there before I could. I was hoping to catch him, like him coming across here, and I was going to come up there and get a shot on him, but oh well. I was really hoping he'd have a bass or a salmon. A salmon at a minimum. Scanning the horizon for any interesting animals, but unfortunately, there's no moose in the area. Now, the sun is starting to set, so I definitely need to start moving back toward the house. But I will definitely make a loot run of it if I can, especially when I see scrap metal in the distance. Come to daddy. Whoops. Come to daddy. And I should be careful when coming up to this pond over here. With all the rocks around it, it's hard to see sometimes. Because you never know if there's a hunter fishing over here. And nope, nothing. Okay. I've seen more than one hunter fishing at a single pond. That has happened before. But it's usually, I'm pretty sure it was hunters from 2 different camps. You know, maybe one was a rogue camp and one was a regular base camp. It usually isn't 2 hunters from the same camp. And I'm pretty sure that was a rogue hunter. No way to tell for sure in the winter because they have the jacket on, but the direction he was going probably wasn't going to lead to a base. Probably was leading to a rogue camp. So if that rogue camp doesn't move, when that guy spawns back in, he'll have the flag for, we need to go attack and revenge this guy. But one of my problems with the game, if you kill a hunter away from the base, how does the base know that that hunter was killed by you and not by an animal? Yes, the hunter knows, but do they respawn with the knowledge? Or when they respawn in, do they respawn in stupid and they don't have the knowledge? Do they have a memory of what killed them? Right now, it definitely, the case is yes. They have a memory function. I was out and about and this dirty player killed me with a shot to the head. Okay, well, let's go revenge on that player. Oh, cottonseed. Hello. Okay, good loot day. Thank you very much. I mean, I got a good amount of loot, but I got a cottonseed. You guys know what that means. That means I can one happy critical. I love getting cottonseed. And see, if cotton was everywhere, I could never get excited just for a little cottonseed. And, that just made my day. So, it's not a bad thing. It just means you have to plan ahead, that's all. Speaking of planning ahead, how is my... Oh, I just repaired everything recently, so we are good. And I did end up using some cotton to do that, but that's exactly why I grow it quickly as I do. Now, potato, onion, okay. Well, cottonseed's going in for sure. And cracked ones. Onions are doing no water, no fertilizer. And now I don't have the easy source of water. Come on, give me one more rain snowfall so that I can up to 13. I'm not going to be making any more. Turn this into fish oil. I'm not going to be making any more Molotov cocktails for a while. I don't have the potatoes I need to actually make it without running out of potatoes. So, but I think I'm going to go ahead and call the episode there. I've been Critical. This has been Subsistence on Season 5. Hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.